Hey, hello, Jack Tubbs with the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona, saying good afternoon, happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're having a great day. I started this YouTube channel, probably about a month ago, and we've been talking about a whole bunch of different subjects. We focused the first couple weeks on probate. And real estate, also probate as a whole, the different duties of somebody who is named a personal representative representing an estate, and what they have to do, the different things that have to be done, and also letting you know that we're here to help you through probate. Even if we don't help you list a property, we're here to make sure that you have the resources that you need to finish out a probate. If you need an attorney, a financial planner, an accountant, an insurance person, I have those members on my team that I can refer you to that will help you make sure that your probate is done quickly and done with the most quickly, and also done the most comfortably for you and any heirs that might be involved. Now, and then last week we talked about the economy. We talked about unemployment and how it affects the real estate market. Now, this week we've been talking about for sale by owner versus listing with a broker. And I've talked about the commission question, because that's one of the greatest reasons that most people list their house for sale by owner. And we see a National Association of Realtors, also Zillow and Trulia, report the same thing, that when you list your house yourself, 95% of the time you leave money on the table. Listing with a broker on average brings 9% to 25% more money than for sale by owner. Also, knowing how to market it, how to price it correctly, these are all benefits of listing with a brokerage. Now, one of the other reasons that we encourage you to list with a broker is mainly because for sale by owners, you're going to see that they're dropping in percentage. And we see National Association of Realtors tells us that over the past 35 years that over almost 30% of all transactions were for sale by owners. Now we're down to 8%. And the reason for that is that most people that list for sale by owner end up using a real estate brokerage to sell their home. Now, it used to be that almost 36% of the people who listed their property for sale by owner closed it. Now we're down to 11%. So that means that 89% of the people that list their property for sale by owner are not successful in selling it. And there's a whole bunch of different reasons. And we find this reported to us by the Consumer Housing Trends Report, another great organization that gathers and reports information for the real estate industry. And they basically focus on the residential market. There's no commercial properties in there. Now, another reason why we encourage you to list with a brokerage as opposed to selling by yourself, that buyers are using agents more and more as we see going on. We start here in about 2003 where agents were not being used as much. Now we're up to 89% of buyers are using an agent. And there's a lot of different reasons for that, because buyers know that they don't understand everything that goes into a purchase transaction when they buy real estate. They want to make sure that they understand all the liabilities and all the things that go into the transaction. They want to make sure that they understand the seller's disclosures. They want to make sure that they understand the report they get from the inspector. They want to make sure that all the paperwork is done correctly. They want to make sure that they understand their appraisal report when the appraisal comes back. They also want some help also finding a lender, because sometimes they know that there are so many predatory lenders out there that if we have a relationship with certain lenders that can help them, and I have different lenders for different circumstances, then they know that if we have that relationship, that also things can move that much faster, and that knowing that I have a clear line of communication with their lender also can speed up the transaction considerably. So we see a lot of buyers, they have changed their mind about real estate agents and they have decided to use them more, and that makes our position as being a listing agent that much stronger, because we can keep listings as pocket listings. We can also alert them to listings that are coming up even before they hit the market. And that even is a benefit to sellers, because you don't have to go through, especially in these times, and even as we see the market, the real estate market kind of closed as far as showings go, or a lot of people not being as comfortable with showings. It also gives us a chance to come in, do a 360-degree view virtual showing with our buyers, knowing if they really want to go and see the property in person, and that's going to cut down way on showings, and also it's going to help move the property that much faster. Now, 9 out of 10 buyers, and this is once again by the National Association of Realtors, as they keep records on residential residential home sales, we're seeing that 9 out of 10 buyers use an agent once again to help them make sure that everything is done well, that they understand what's going on with seller's disclosures. They understand what's going on with lead-based paint disclosure. They understand what all the different points on a purchase contract. They understand everything that's going on, and also they know that the paperwork will be done properly, and also, once again, they understand the relationships between lending, title, escrow, etc., that agents have. So 9 out of 10 buyers, and this is across the country. That's not just here in Arizona, but it's across the country. It is the Northeast, the Midwest, the South, and the West. We see that the lowest one is 9.8%. I'm sorry, 8.8% in the South. That's the least amount that that buyers are using agents to help purchase their property. So once again, realize that we're walking around with a whole bunch of buyers, especially here in the Valley and Phoenix, because the housing market is so tight. Bidding wars are so often, et cetera, and that we've always got somebody looking in your neighborhood for a home. We've got a whole list of buyers it's getting harder and harder to find properties for. So when we have a buyer and we have a property that's coming up, and we know that we can get them in the door, and we can start, we can put this together quickly without less showings, less hassle to you, for the highest price and the highest efficiency, getting it from offer to close, the best way to go is with an agent. Now, I'm going to come back tomorrow. I got a couple more points to talk to you about for sale by owner versus listing with an agent. But this is Jack Tubbs from the J Team at Realty One, wishing you a happy Wednesday. Any question that you have about listing, about today's market, maybe you want a comparative market analysis, I don't know, feel free to give me a call. You can reach me at 248-330-7972. That's 248-330-7972. Or you can reach my team or any member of my team at 623-252-4061. That's 623-252-4061. Or you can email me at jack@thejteam.house. Once again, that's jack@thejteam.house. And that's the, T-H-E, letter J, team, T-E-A-M, .house. And I'd be more than happy to help you, answer your questions, give you guidance, whatever you need, I'm more than happy to help you with. Hey, you have a happy Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about for sale by owners versus listing with a broker again tomorrow. Bye-bye.